Thank you. Mr. Mayor, Councillor Moore's motion paints a picture of widespread dissatisfaction which doesn't correspond with reality. The reality is, Mr. Mayor, since 2010, overall satisfaction with the council has increased by 23%.
Yeah.
That's a significant increase, and those figures are taken from an independent survey. Yet Councillor Moore talks of anger, but this anger does not exist except in the minds of the Labour group and the 20 or so residents who make up the vocal minority. Even the biggest change to a service which serves every resident met with resounding approval. Over 80% of those 40,000 residents surveyed about the new recycling service said they were satisfied with the new service. Now, I know they like to tell negatives, so I will remind members how many residents complained whilst being surveyed. It was 2%. This now again was an independent survey, Mr. Mayor. This widespread anger and dissatisfaction does not exist. Labour can say what they like tonight, but the fact is the vast majority of our residents are happy.
They love you.
This council should be proud of achieving such results when at the same time taking £70 million out of its budget. Better for less does exist. The number of residents who believe the council offers value for money has increased by 6% since 2010. The vast majority of services have seen increases in satisfaction. Parking satisfaction is up 6% last year, and it does not feature, parking does not feature in the top 10 concerns of residents. In most London boroughs, parking is the service which, unsurprisingly, has least satisfaction. Moving on from Labour's negative outlook, let's look at these proposals to restore democracy and fairness. Mr. Mayor, a fairness commission will simply outsource policy making and decision making. Who would judge what is fair? The loudest minority if these proposals go ahead. A consultation review is already underway and asking specific questions about service delivery. That is the only way we will deal with the financial realities of the next 5 years. Webcasting has been debated here several times and is a luxury we cannot afford. It's a waste of money, Mr. Mayor, and replaces something the residents already do for free. I do not see the point of public questions at full council when such questions can be put to executive committees. All we will get, Mr. Mayor, reality is a repeat of the same questions from the committees from the same 10 people who submit them. On council parking permits, Mr. Mayor, Labour are not being open and honest with residents. They know full well that residents will assume when free parking is referred to that they imply permits are for personal use when those permits are only used for council business. Propose saving money by reviewing committees. This administration is already reviewing committees and will be making savings in the next municipal year. And at the same time involving more councillors in decision making as well. The last 4 bullet points of Labour's motion refer to parking but aren't specific proposals. If you look closely, they all contain the get out of jail phrase, bring forward proposals, which is swift off the language, well, we don't know how we are going to pay for this. The Barnet card isn't needed. Contactless payment with debit cards is already growing, and we've said we're on the lookout for any technology which will make it easier to park. The Barnet card is already out of date. Mr. Mayor, the best thing Labour can do for democracy in Barnet is offer the public a credible alternative with a real long-term strategy, which quite frankly they haven't done for the last 4 years. This administration has proved it can achieve results with less money, can think into the future and improve resident satisfaction. We have shown we can work with other public bodies for the good of residents, and we plan to take that further. It seems to me, Mr. Mayor, that Labour doesn't want to run one of London's biggest councils, they just want to run our parking service. And quite frankly, they're not even capable of that. Mr. Mayor, I'm not even going to bother amending this motion and urge council to reject it in full.